The following stream contains mature content and subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to McStabber Studios as we present our monthly Monster of the Month, which is a Monster of the Week session, as we get into hunt number 2. I am Mama McStabber, and I will be playing the cat herder, otherwise known as the keeper of this game, and allow my investigators to introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Psych Shire, and I am playing a character called Lanira, or Lanny McCormick, and she is a para-romantic.
You are muted.
Nice. Oh, good.
Okay, so Ben will come back around to Jason.
I'm not muted anymore.
No.
Hello.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, Ben.
Hello, Rev Ben Powers. Getting that out of the way early. Awesome. I am pleased by this. I am playing Artie Manzini. I'm a man who loves a hot dog and is currently trying to make the best of a bad situation. I am transparent. Read into it.
I did not do it.
Go ahead, Aurora.
Hello, I am Sailor Lonnie, and tonight I will be playing Aurora Young, the Divine.
Excellent. And Jason, go ahead.
Yeah, right. I go by Antera in chat, and I will be playing Jason Hawkins, the Flake.
Awesome. All right. So everyone, this is our second hunt. We had our first one last month with the first group of investigators, and now this is our second one with our second group of investigators. And these investigators, some of which are local, some are not, some felt a pull to this area over this situation. They realized that a strange crystalline idol was found in a fishing net near Chilmark, Massachusetts. The townsfolk, strangely compelled, brought the idol back to their church. Daily catches of fish have been becoming more and more bountiful. And illnesses and injuries seem to be miraculously cured since this idol has been brought into town. The townsfolk now worship the thing. So, this tiny town of Chilmark is on Martha's Vineyard, the island.
The vineyard.
The vineyard. It's rich people paradise, okay?
I would have started with a higher credit rating if I knew we were starting on the vineyard.
Luckily, Chilmark itself is not that gentrified. It's still a fishing village. So, investigators, how did you get here? What are you here? Why has this drawn your attention?
Well, from Jason's perspective, he would have, since he's just essentially a regular human that looks for patterns. He would have seen newspaper clipping, like read the newspaper, read online, read blogs, whatever. And this kind of all pointed to, this isn't normal stuff going on in the vineyard. So he made his way down this way.
Excellent.
For Aurora, it was more of like a calling, like an unsettling feeling, and she felt that she needed to be there.
All right.
I think for Lanny, she kind of already hears whispers a little bit elsewhere, but she also spends time in different libraries on the internet and, going through, she reads up on news and spotted some things that just didn't seem to add up.
Yeah, and when you found news on this, that little whisper that you get sometimes says, yeah, go there.
Mm-hmm.
And I just assumed Jay needed a ride. I just have to assume that's what happened, and I offered to give him a lift.
Hey Jay. Also, or maybe Jay was driving, but do you tend to fall asleep at the wheel sometimes? Maybe you needed someone to talk to you to keep you awake.
Yeah.
It's a side job.
It's not that far, okay? The vineyard is not that far from where we are, okay? You can get there in at least 45 minutes as long as 93 is not too bad.
Okay?
Right.
Besides, I want to know why he didn't show up. We were supposed to have club meeting, and we were supposed to go over episode 12, okay?
And then you found out he was
Frank
looking
Black's
into this shit.
episodes.
He had his conspiracy board going and everything.
Yep.
Yeah. No. Millennium Club is sacred, okay? And you don't skip Millennium Club for nothing, okay?
Right.
Okay, we owe it to Lance Henriksen and Chris Carter to keep that going, all right? We are the people that are going to put that show on Amazon finally. Finally, they're going to get a streaming deal, and it's on us.
Yeah.
And you didn't manage to answer your messages on Facebook either, did you, Artie?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't use social media much. It's a weird place.
You actually find yourselves in a small coffee cafe, basically there. It's very small. And it's not far from the church that's pretty much in the town center. And it's early morning. A couple of the townsfolk, they don't really pay much mind to you. You hear them as you're sipping on your coffee or tea or whatever. In the case of Artie, nothing. But
I feel once again like I am being unfairly criticized because I have dietary restrictions. Okay,
Yeah.
It's not really dietary restrictions. You're kind of dead.
I will add, Artie is not transparent when he's sitting in the restaurant. This is purely an effect that we have instituted to call attention to a fact. All right,
Okay.
He is fully corporeal when he's hanging out with Jay.
but things might leak through,
Yeah, but that's why I just order the coffee and I lovingly smell it.
Okay, got you. So basically, as you're sitting here, some of you know each other, yeah?
Mm.
Obviously, Jason and Artie know each other.
Mhm.
They're in Millennium Club together.
Mhm.
Yeah. My goodness, there's a family resemblance between the two ladies at the table.
Hey,
I don't know who they are. I vaguely recall. I don't know. I get this weird feeling in the back of my neck right now, like something awful is about to happen. I recall this before. I don't know. I feel very unsettled. I feel like someone might be in this restaurant that has a habit of driving awful creatures in the general vicinity of poor people just trying to eat. I feel like I am reliving an experience.
On purpose. I didn't know it was there. I don't.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you feel singled out right now? Do you feel like someone might be calling you out for your past behavior? Yeah. It's not happening right now. Okay. I'm just saying I got a bad feeling.
You bring this up all the.
Aurora, what are you doing here? What are you doing?
Felt the need to come. What are you doing here?
I mean, I read up on stuff, and with Mom being gone and all, I'm kind of wandering about. So figured, why not? How's Dad?
Dad got remarried.
Oh man, are you serious?
Yeah, literally as soon as maybe like a month after. I
ain't going into the family drama there, but how are you doing with all of this? Because I don't know who got it worse, you or me.
Well, I found out that I am kind of a god, I guess, and I've been on the run ever since. So that's been fun.
Well, damn. Okay. Shut up. Stop. No, I'm not asking that. Sorry.
All right. So Jay, why are we missing club for this? Okay. I understand that you said we needed to come here, but it's Monday. Okay. You know what happens on Monday. Okay. Right. I get this twice a month, 2 times a month. All right.
I know.
And I'm missing it now because of this. So
can you just not reschedule?
One doesn't simply
reschedule. I'm sorry, ma'am. Was I talking to you? Was I addressing you?
I don't know.
No, but you just seem to be whining.
All right. How do you know my name?
Oh, let's see. Let's look up. Let me get my phone. Let's look up. Let's see. Wow. And let's.
You don't look like someone I regularly associate with. I mean,
really. You weren't saying that mess not too long ago when we were talking on WoW. Do you remember the character? Do you remember a character? We used to talk all the time. We were supposed to actually meet up.
Nivian?
Yes.
Is that you?
Yes.
Oh, wow. This is great. Okay.
We went out. We went out and it was online. But
okay. Look. Okay. I get it. Okay. We obviously this is a weird situation. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing here or why I'm feeling this really uncomfortable feeling where parts of me are or were. No,
I don't
past
know
tense,
what to
present
tell
tense.
you about your parts that feel uncomfortable.
Well, I'm just saying. I got a bad feeling from the person you sit next to. That's all. Okay. I got a bad feeling. I don't. Jay, this is my
Stop.
This is my ex.
Your ex.
I mean, it was long distance. It was long distance.
You dated him?
Yeah.
Well, we wouldn't.
It was on me.
Come on, you could do better.
It wasn't a traditional courtship. Okay? Like it wasn't exactly like I didn't meet your parents. I didn't.
Well, my mom is dead, and the other one is with her. So I mean,
Your mom? Wait. Your mom passed?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, I'm so sorry. That's
okay.
I didn't know that.
Condolences.
Oh, Nivea, that's awful. I feel like an asshole.
Aurora, you overhear while everyone at the table is bantering. You overhear at the table nearest to you that has people sitting at it, them talking about how yesterday's catch was so much bigger than the day before's, but yet the fish don't seem to be depleting.
Hey, guys, sorry to interrupt this, whatever this is that's happening. The people behind us were briefly discussing how the fish that they have caught recently, it was a lot, and they don't seem to be depleting. So even though
it'll dry up. Global warming. It's driving the fish close to the coast, but then it's gonna stop soon. Trust me, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good.
I don't think this is the same situation.
Yeah, I think the problem's a little closer already.
What do you mean a little closer? Is it the fish? Is it like
in the church?
The pancakes. The pancakes the problem. That's what's closest right now. Pancakes and coffee.
It's possible. I'm talking about the church.
What church?
The one outside.
That church?
Set it down.
That one.
Oh. How's a you're gonna have to pay me a picture here, pal. I don't know how a church could be responsible for the sudden uptake in aquatic life.
Well, apparently, how long ago was it, Keeper? How long has it been since they fished it up?
It has been right now about a month.
Jesus. So about a month ago, that's when I started hearing stories and
it started
online.
Very small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been escalating, but apparently they fished something up. I don't know if it's a crystal idol or a crystal rock or a shard or something. But they fished it up. And of course, as people are wont to do, they immediately brought it to the church. And that
I have never in my life found a thing, regardless of what it is, and thought, I need to bring this to a church. Never. That has never happened to me. Okay,
Welcome to the vineyard.
I don't like it. I don't like
it's
it.
The safest place in town.
Probably.
I mean, to be fair, I'd like to think if it was some weird relic, some rich snob would have it on their mantle instead of bringing it to church around here.
I'm not so sure. The people, have we observed the people at all since we've been here? How long have we been in town?
You've only just arrived this morning.
I think it's too early to tell. I think we need to watch and learn a few things before we make any decisions.
Okay. And this, just to clarify, to make sure that we're on the same page, because communication, I'm told, is very important amongst long-term friends and associates.
Apparently so.
This, look, there was extenuating circumstances, okay? I had a bad day, all right? And things change. Let me.
Can we get back to the subject at hand, please?
Yeah, though that's what I'm trying to clarify here, is that you're telling me that recent uptake in wildlife game catching may be the result of a thing that was pulled out of the water and brought to a church by these rich assholes here.
Yep.
Has anybody seen it, or do we know where it's at?
Jesus Christ. Once more, white people ruin everything. I swear to Christ.
Facts.
Bored white people are the worst creatures on God's green earth. Bored rich white people.
Yep. I think the other thing is that they've been people have been apparently, I'm not sure of the details, but miraculous healing is happening also, which also strikes us off. An uptake of fish is maybe explainable.
Can we go see it? I mean, can we get look at it, pick it up, touch it, something, just kind of get a
Not
idea?
sure. I think we need to scope the place out first, scope the church out. Also, yeah, we'll see. Let's take a look, see what we can see.
They also might have people looking after it, so no one takes it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, does anybody here have any particular skills in the realms of walking into places and looking at things? I mean, aside from legs and eyes, which I assume we all have.
I was
I'm assuming
talking to
you're
people.
talking about yourself, but
I have legs and eyes. I have four of them if you count the glasses. I got 4 eyes. I got 2 legs. I can walk and I can see things. But I'm just saying, I don't know if when we go in there and we look at whatever this thing is, we need to leave with it. I don't know. If we steal this thing, can we go back to Millennium Club?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're gonna Indiana Jones this thing.
Oh,
I don't think stealing it is the best option here.
We're gonna replace it with
Right
the bag
now.
of sand. It'll be fine.
That's
Well,
not how that works.
what do you think the best option is, Miss?
We should scope out, talk to people, see what they know before we go guns a-blazing into whatever is awaiting us.
Oh, come on. You act like there are times in the life where, like, you can just be in a place and then all of a sudden your presence causes things to go chaotic. I don't know. I don't see that happening. Not to anybody here.
So, what are you all going to do?
I want to. Can we see the church from the cafe?
You cannot. It is
Okay.
on the same street as the cafe, though. It's just a few buildings down.
I want to spend a little time observing. Is it people going in and out? Is it people hanging outside, obviously guarding the place at this point? That's been a month, that sort of thing. That's what I want to do first.
Okay. So it sounds like to me you are wanting to investigate a mystery.
Yes. Let me do that.
Yeah. So you will roll and add your sharp rating to it. On a 10 plus, you get hold 2. On a 7 to 9, you get hold 1.
I got a 9.
Got a 9. Okay, so with your current hold of 1, you can ask 2 of the questions in the list.
Okay. So let's see. What happened here is more what is happening right in front
here.
of me.
Yep,
Yeah.
I can take that.
Yep.
Okay. So what you see is people going about their day. There's obviously some people out on the water actually fishing. You can see boats off in the distance. You are not right next to the harbor. The harbor is a ways down on the island. But you see women, children, elders, business people that run their shops, stuff like that, going about their day. And the church itself appears closed right now. But as you are standing there observing what all is going on, a woman is speaking with another woman just a few feet away from you. And she says, "I swear my dad's blindness got cured by it. It's a miracle."
I will approach.
Okay. Before you approach, you do have one more question.
Oh, it's true. I don't know if there's what is being concealed here? Can I see anything through church windows?
The church windows are stained glass.
Okay.
You cannot see through them. But you know what is concealed. It is obviously something that is more than just a hunk of crystal.
Okay. Definitely spooky stuff going on. Okay. All right. So I'm going to poke my head back in. If anybody wants to come talk to some people saying their dad got cured, blindness, welcome to come along.
I'll go.
Yeah. Huh. I guess I'll go take a look at the church.
Okay. So Aurora and I will go talk to the people, and Artie will go to the church, whatever.
You want
Whichever
some
order.
company over there, Artie? You want me to come with you?
Well, yeah, that could be fun.
I mean, I ain't gonna bite, you know.
Not my concern. I just, yeah, we should talk anyway. That's probably for the best.
All right.
Let's do that. That way it can be awkward for everyone, not just one or two of us. We can all have it. Yeah.
Okay, so you are all going to try to speak with the women that were talking?
No, I'm gonna walk right through the wall of the church and take a
Oh.
look inside. And I was going to use the read a bad situation move once I got into the church.
Okay.
I was going to try to go actually in, just walk in, like pretend I'm a lost lamb or something, and kind of walk in and see what
Okay.
I can see.
Yeah, because like the way I'm seeing it playing out in my head is we're having a very awkward conversation with each other as
Oh,
we're walking towards
absolutely.
the church.
Absolutely.
And then I just
want to
stop
clarify,
walking.
is everyone going together or are others going to speak with the women?
Me and
Me and,
Jason are going to go
Yeah, Aurora and
speak. to the
Okay,
women.
so we will get to the church after they speak with the women.
I.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, so Aurora and Jason are going to speak with the women that were, one of which was talking about her father.
Mhm.
And I'm sure as they get close, Jason can kind of direct to which one who was talking about her father for Aurora to speak with.
Aurora, do you want to take the lead as practice, or do you want me to jump in?
I will take the lead, and you are welcome to jump in at any point if you feel
course.
you need to.
Of course.
All right. So as you approach these women, they are still chattering, and sometimes they're talking about things that have miraculously happened, you know. What the other lady's husband brought in a record catch 2 days ago, and, you know, things like that. They're just talking about basically what they attribute to the idol and how miraculous it is.
Excuse me, I don't mean to bother you.
And they like are shocked because you're new. And they're like, oh, I didn't realize we had visitors to our town.
Yes, I'm here on holiday
Oh,
with some friends.
have you come to see the idol?
I've heard about it. I didn't know it was kind of a tourist thing. I just assumed it was.
Oh, trust me, once you see it, you'll never want to leave.
Do I get anything from like her facial expression or
Oh,
like in her eyes?
You can tell that she is literally absorbed in her reverence of this idol. She is fanatical. And so is the lady, because the lady's just like nodding and agreeing with everything that comes out of her mouth.
When did you find this idol, or who found it?
Oh, actually, that was Joe Smith. He found it. Him and his crew found it, and they caught it in their net. They went out in the deep water a bit and were doing some kit fishing, and they found it in the net, and they brought it back and just took it right to the church. And everybody in town came to see what it was. And it's the most wonderful thing ever.
I
That
heard
Joseph
you.
Smith always causing problems.
You like what I did there?
I'm going to tap Aurora's elbow real quick and kind of lean into the side. Only say nice things about the idol for right now. That's it.
So have you come to see it?
Well, it seems to be the talk of the town, so I would love to get a look at it.
Well, the church will open up soon and they'll ring the bell. And that's when we go and we worship it. So, yeah, I'll make sure you can get in.
We appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, you're
Thank
welcome. You're welcome.
I had heard you mention that your husband was blind and now
Oh,
he
no,
can
my
see.
dad.
Your dad, sorry.
Yeah. Macular degeneration. He was completely blind as a bat. And now he can see clear as day.
Did he just wake up being able to see this morning, or has it been?
He literally prayed last night at evening prayers to the idol. And when he woke up this morning, he could see.
Interesting. I look forward to looking at this idol and maybe
What's your name,
offering up
dear?
some prayers.
Are you going to try to manipulate her?
Yeah, I'm not giving my real name. That's not what we did here.
That is under the move manipulate someone. Under the General Hunter's moves.
Okay.
Hey, while she's doing that, I have suspicious mind. Was she lying at all during that? I don't think she was, but
Hang on, let me pull up your sheet.
yeah.
Let me look at it. Suspicious mind. Yeah, no, she was not lying. You know she believes every word that came out of her mouth.
Yep.
Whether or not that's actually the full truth, that's the truth she knows.
So I got a 5, so that didn't work.
That's a failure, but you get an experience for failure. Okay, so mark an experience on your sheet. All right, so let me look. You can give her any name you want, but she may not believe you.
Okay, so we're going to go with that for this moment. My name is Grace.
All right, Grace. And your friend?
Jason.
All right. We'll make sure you can get in when the prayers are called.
Thank you.
And with that, I'm going to switch over to the other two that are trying to access this idol inside the church.
So, Artie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, look, I've been dealing with a lot the last few years, and some weird stuff's happened.
Yeah, you're looking a little, and I got these little juju vibes and whispers saying something a little different.
You got what? You got
juju
what?
vibes whispering.
Juju vibes.
I got whispers. And
Okay. They make pills for that.
there ain't a big enough pill for this.
Oh.
Just saying.
Have you considered betterhelp.com? I recently enrolled myself, and okay. I'm just saying it's helped me out a lot. Okay, I've been working through some stuff, and it's helped me put a lot of things into perspective.
Thank you. I will take
No problem.
Account.
I just
what is going on with you? I mean,
okay. Now, your friend there, the one you were sitting with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to paint you a picture, and I want you to use your mind's eye here.
You got it.
Pretend you have been fired from your job, and you want nothing more in the entire world than a giant hot dog, sauerkraut. Okay, we're talking sauerkraut, we're talking onions, we're talking a little bit of Thousand Island dressing. It's like a Big Mac, but not. It's like a Reuben dog.
I can feel you, bro. I feel you, bro.
Okay,
Yeah.
you get now you're sitting in line for your Reuben dog from your favorite place. And then bam, a fucking hell beast eats you. Okay. That is what happened. I was eating a hot dog. I didn't get the hot dog. I was this close. Hot dog, this close from my mouth. Hell beast shows up, eats me. Now, do you want to know why a hell beast ate me?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's not exactly something you run across every day. And you
Well,
just
the
kind of
hell
like
beast in question.
vanished from our
Yeah,
game.
yeah. So you know how like when you go hunting in like the olden times, you send the dog out and then all the ducks and shit go flying off into the sky. Yeah, that's basically what happened when your friend showed up in town. The hell beast, instead of a dog and instead of a duck, it was my face, torso, arms, legs, and just about every part of me. Yeah, because it was spooked by her arrival, it ate me.
That's my sister, by the way.
Oh, it is.
Yep.
Ah, great. Hey, what are the odds that my long distance ex-girlfriend and the person that led the hell beast to eat me was somehow linked together? This is just a wacky world. This is such a crazy place. Now, as they're having now as they've hit this part in the conversation, they've hit like the back door of the church, and he's so absorbed in the fact he's been having this conversation that he didn't stop. He just kept walking and has now walked right through the front door of the church.
And immediately upon
the back
walking
door.
through the church, in the back door, you enter basically the back of the church, which is not where the vestibule is and where the idol is. Instead, it's where offices are, Sunday school classrooms, things like that. And immediately, doors open on all the rooms. Townsfolk come into the hallway and tell you do not have permission.
You are correct.
And Lanny's going to put her, what the hell just happened? She put her head up to the door. Hey, man, let me in.
Yes, he just literally, he did not open the door. He just walked through it.
Dude, you kind of left me out here. Could you come open the door? And can she hear people going nuts, telling them to get out?
Oh, no, they just say it as calmly and literally they're not even blinking. Okay, they just look at Artie and say, I mean, it's like children of the fucking corn here, okay?
Raylan, I would like to do the move, read a bad situation, because I feel as if I might be in one right now.
I think that is highly appropriate.
Excellent. I am glad to see that I have not misread where I currently am.
Oh, God.
That is a 6 and a 5 on the dice, plus my shop, which is 2. Believe it or not, Artie is reasonably perceptive and intelligent. He is just not very smooth.
All right, so you get 3 holds out of that. So that means you get to ask 4 of the questions on Read a Bad Situation.
I shall start with the one that is most pressing to me right now. Are there any dangers I haven't noticed yet?
Yes.
Cool.
Oh,
Let's
yes or no.
Well, it is a yes or no, unfortunately. It does not say that Raylan has to elaborate. It just says if I noticed anything.
It's a yes or no question.
I shall now use 3 of the other 4 questions I have left to try to get some elaboration on that.
Yes.
What is the biggest threat right now in the situation? Bear in mind, my interpretation of threat and normal people's might be different.
The biggest threat to you? This is actually a little bit twofold.
Oh, okay.
The biggest threat to you right now, due to your proximity, is the idol itself. The biggest threat to your companion, just outside the door, is the group of townsfolk staring you down.
Excellent. That is 2 of my 4 questions. Well, I kind of want to ask this one, even though it'd be a throwaway. Nah, I'm not going to ask that question. That's dumb. All right. What is most vulnerable to me?
Let me take a look at your sheet real quick. Most vulnerable to you is any one of the townspeople right now, based on what you're capable of. However,
And,
it's an awful lot of them.
What would... I mean, the best way out is to turn around and leave.
That's a given. I'm not going to.
I'm not going to
charge
need to
you.
waste the question on that.
Yeah.
I'm going to say...
You could say, you could ask what your best way in is.
Yeah, I was going to go with that. That seems like the best option to go with.
They have said you do not have permission. The best way in is going to be getting permission to enter the church.
You are correct, good people of Martha's Vineyard. I do not have permission now, but I would like to get permission. Who may I ask for permission?
And one that's in the center of the group says, wait for the bell to ring, then come to the front door and ask to enter and pay respects.
Yes, I shall do that. Is there anyone I should be asking for in particular? Is there a name and or title of this person?
Anyone at the door will be able to give you permission.
Great. Now, this is going to be kind of awkward, but would someone mind getting the door for me? It looks like it's stuck. I don't know. It looks like it's jammed. I can't seem to get the door. Could you maybe help a brother out?
A young teen boy walks up to the door, takes a key out because it has a key lock deadbolt on it, unlocks the deadbolt and opens the door.
I can hear the door jimmying. So I'm stepping backwards because my face was up against it, trying to get it. So I'm going to step backwards from the door.
Okay.
I have a dumb idea.
And I'm like,
I don't like it either, but
it's up to you.
We're all having fun, right?
Yeah.
This is a fun game where we do fun things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Gonna need a judgment call there, Raylan. So my touch ignores armor.
Yeah, it does. And it does harm.
Yeah. Do pants count as armor?
No.
Okay. Because I thought it'd be really slick if I could pickpocket the key by reaching through his pants and grabbing it, because I can't go through him, but I could go through his pants.
No, I mean, pants aren't like armor. They're just clothes.
Right. So my hands would pass through them.
Yeah.
Cool. I would like to attempt to pickpocket the key from the nice young man as he goes back inside.
All right. Let's see what you can roll.
I would like to use the powers of poltergeist.
Oh, shit.
Because that is a weird roll, and I'm weird.
Yeah, do that.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That was not a good roll. I have not rolled good. Including my +3 for weird. That is a 6.
Yeah, no. As you go to reach for the key.
He had a salt packet in his pants.
The key itself is made of crystallized salt. Take one harm.
I deserve it. I scream in a most undignified fashion. And then
And take an experience for that failure.
poor Lonnie is sitting there, just watches me kind of reach down for a second and then shriek in a most undignified manner, "I will not be role playing." And then immediately he charges off into the bushes.
Yeah.
Okay.
His hand is literally smoking.
And as soon as Artie comes out and rushes past you, Lonnie, the boy that opened the door shuts it and you hear the lock click again.
Now, question.
Mhm.
Monster empathy.
Uh-huh.
Can I use that to figure out what just happened since he's already taken off?
Let's see. Hang on.
Or
just
is that a
sec.
distance thing, or would that apply pending?
Hang on. Let me
There
double
we
check.
go.
I got to double check the power. Okay. Monster empathy. Absolutely. You can go ahead and roll your 2d6 and add your charm rating to it.
Okay. I got a charm of 2. Cross your fingers. I got a 10.
On the dice?
Plus 2.
Yeah, plus 2. That's 12. So on a 10 plus, you get hold 2. So you can spend, on this power, you can spend 1 for 1 hold for a question. So there's 3 questions there. And I must say, because there's only 3, if you can think of a different question to spend a hold for, I may let you do it with approval. Okay?
Okay. All right. So
You have what do they most desire?
mhm.
What would they accept as good enough for now? Or what would distract them?
Can I, it would be different.
Okay.
Can I ask what happened? Because she might not necessarily have seen
You
it.
can for both your holds.
Is there, and this may be far reaching, is there a way to find out what he knew? Or do I need to really just go find him and ask?
You probably have to find him to ask. If you want to get instinctually what happened, that's going to cost you 2. Which you
Give me-
have because you
Yeah,
got
let's
it.
do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. So with that, as he's running by, you can just practically smell the pain, the fear. It literally hits you like a wave as he comes by. And legit, you realize what happened was he got cornered as soon as he crossed into the church.
And she's looking at the door, but would this affect her as friend? Or
That's a
her
different
getting
question.
Upset? No, I mean her getting upset. Would that trigger that?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
You're not in danger.
Got it. Okay.
So, yeah. So basically, because he resolved that for you, he left and you didn't come in, he protected you. So basically, what happened was he got cornered. He realized something. It scared him. He thought he'd be slick at the end, escaping, and got really hurt trying. So now it's up to you what you do with that information you've received from your monster empathy.
Even though he didn't answer her messages. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
She's going to go run after him and try to see if he's okay.
Okay.
See if, because
You
if
head
it's
off
that.
towards the bushes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pause and circle back to my other folks. What are y'all doing now? Waiting for the bell to toll?
So I have a couple thoughts. We either go find the other 2, see what they might have sussed out from the church. I kind of want to find the fisherman, see if he's still around or...
Right now, the fishermen are out in the water.
Okay.
They will be returning later, though.
This afternoon, got probably, yeah.
Okay.
I'm a little concerned. Oh, that's talking to Aurora. I'm a little concerned. It seems like there's a level of devotion that goes beyond normal. I go to church every Sunday with this idol and in regular humans. I'm a regular
It's,
human.
it's like they're being controlled by something. Like something in the idol is
It's like
attaching itself
yeah,
to
it's
them.
control, or it's either they're just like so in awe of it that they just want to do anything they can for it. Why? It's not my wheelhouse. But I want to point out I am a regular human, and I'm not sure I should go near it because we don't know how quickly this thing takes hold. Might not be able to avoid it, but something to consider.
I think in that situation,
Mhm.
I will gladly go in and pray to this thing. It won't have much an effect on me, hopefully.
Hopefully. I recommend smashing it to pieces because, well, it seems to work for a lot of things. Or fire. Fire solves a lot of things. Up to you. Dealer's choice.
I agree that we should get rid of it somehow, but with how devoted the townsfolk seem to be, I think it would be a fight that
Exactly.
I don't want to risk.
Exactly. Okay. Well, let's go find the other two, at least. And
Okay. So you guys make your way around to the church, and you know that they would have tried to go in through the back. And as you approach around the back side of the church, you see Lonnie heading towards the bushes behind the church.
that's normal. Let's follow them.
Yeah. And so I'm going to pause right here as y'all are reuniting. We have made it through the day phase, the shadows phase, and the sunset phase of this game. It is time for a break. We'll be back in 10 minutes, everyone. Welcome back, everyone, from break. And these investigators have all gathered back together again. Lonnie, as you approached Artie, he at first was not responsive to you. But shortly after you approached him, Jason and Aurora also approached. So all four of you are now together.
There is a haze of incomprehensible swearing where the letter R is not featured for a solid minute. Just lots of ugly profanity.
I can translate.
Yeah.
Artie,
Yeah.
what's cool? Dude, I kind of got a feel for this, but what exactly specifically just happened?
Well, I'll let me tell you what happened. I went with my friend to Martha's Vineyard because he had to miss Millennium Club, and now I'm in some weird Resident Evil dredge mess. Okay, what kind of church? Okay, has a weird possessed idol, and the back door of the fucking church is a rock salt based key. Okay, that is Resident Evil bullshit, and it should not be happening in this reality. Okay, who makes a key out of rock salt? The second it gets wet, it's fucking done.
So, I mean, what did it do to you? Did it just, I mean, you were injured or something.
Yes, I got a thing now. I don't know. Salt and I don't get along. It's probably for the best. It's terrible for your heart.
I would like to use a power if possible.
Okay, which power would you like to use?
Banishment. Please don't.
No, I'm going to use lay on hands on Artie.
Okay, so let me take a look at yours. Lay on hands. I love a healer. Okay. For the lay on hands, your touch can heal any injury or disease. When you lay your hands on someone hurt, roll your 2d6 plus your cool rating.
Go sis, go sis, go sis, go sis, go sis.
I got an 11.
Nice. You can heal up to 2 harm or an illness. Plus, they're stabilized. So, go ahead and describe what you do for Artie.
So, for the ones that see it, I gently take his hand, and there's this white glow that comes from my hand. And it kind of heals all of the wounds that he had. And so, like, as I'm doing this, my eyes kind of like glow white as I'm doing this.
And Artie, you can remove your harm.
I will assume I do not, however, resume a corporeal form and experience the blush of sunlight once again.
You do not.
Okay, had to ask. Didn't know if we.
You are still a monster. You are still a ghost.
Fine. That is fine. I expected it, but you never. If you don't ask, you don't know. If you don't ask, you don't know. So here we go.
It would be funny, but
it would be. I'd laugh.
Not this time. Okay, not for healing one harm. Okay, and she would have to get a bit higher than that for me to actually say, okay, she has brought you back to life.
I don't understand. I don't understand why your eyes did that thing. But I do feel better, and I appreciate that. I do not feel as if we are even. However, I think this is a good way towards mending our relationship. I feel like that is a good first. That's a good first step on your part for reconciliation, and I'm very thankful for it. I acknowledge you, and I see you.
Thanks. I didn't do it to make us even, though. You were injured, so it's kind of.
He just puts one finger right here.
Lanny puts her hand up.
Let's have this moment.
High five. Let's high five, sis. Let's do it.
She gives Lanny a high five.
All right. So here's what I learned in the last little while. Fuck Martha's Vineyard and fuck church. So that idle thing's bad news. Gives me the Wiggins. I also know that everybody that works here is above and beyond the normal level of white church possessed. There's the entire accounting pool and the bait club. They're all back there right now, all possessed, looking weird. They got that looking at the deadlights thing going on. And Keys made a rock salt to the back door. That's fucked up. And in order for us to be allowed in, we must be given permission. And they're going to give that at the front door instead of the back door when the bell rings. That is what I have learned. Hopefully, others have learned stuff that might make this make at least a modicum of sense. Because right now, it's fucking weird and I hate it.
That's fair. That's fair. Aurora and I have been invited.
And Lanny's going to kind of looks like she's looking off at something, but you can't see what it is. Can she take a moment to go spend quality time with her
Absolutely,
friends?
because all you have to do is go somewhere private.
Got it.
And say a little prayer.
Yeah, guys, I think I need to have some atonement for some of my behavior and or thoughts. So I need to gather my thoughts and say a little prayer for all of us to do well. So I'm going to go around the corner to this, that there's I saw a whole bunch of bushes and everything. I'm going to go over there and take some time.
Just as an aside, I have never heard time in the bushes used with the phrase atonement before. The connotations, I don't know how I feel about that, but I knew you was making an AFK face a second ago. So, yeah. Do you need us to
nope.
post a god or watch out? Or?
Nope. Nope. This needs to be my private atonement.
Okay.
So
and must it be
right back.
Must it be in the bushes? You could find a nice tree and maybe just kind of hang out near the tree. I don't know why you must be in the bushes to talk to whatever you're talking to.
Aurora's gonna do the same thing to Artie as he did to her. Just like, shh.
Hey, I have to meet my maker in the bushes. I don't know why. It just has to happen. So I will be right back.
Sis, you're good. Just go. I trust you. Go.
I don't understand any of this, and I hate it.
You, whatever it is. I'm going to go over to the bushes. I'll be right back. And she walks over to the bushes. Will you stop it? Okay, I'm going to talk to you in just a minute. Chill out. Okay.
Is she lying?
Look, if she's got to pop a squat, she can. There's a restaurant. We were literally right there. She could go to the restaurant
She's not.
and she could.
Sometimes she just does this. She
Oh.
did it a lot when we were little before the divorce, so I just let her go do it. Just don't question it.
Wait, she did the Bushes thing before the divorce?
It wasn't exactly
the Bushes thing. Oh,
bushes. It was like,
You know, this puts a lot of
The
things into
attic
perspective. When we was
of the house,
together,
the
she used to go
basement.
AFK a lot, and I noticed it was always near Goldshire.
Mm.
Maybe
The Bushes.
yeah.
Is the
I
or
have-
maybe she got bored of you. I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe she was like, I'm done.
Oh no, that didn't
And
happen.
didn't-
I'm not very.
She didn't
I'm
want.
not a
She
boring
wanted
guy.
to reject you.
All right,
No.
we're going to pause this banter and I'm going to do the move with Lonnie.
okay.
Oh.
All right, so Lonnie, Jason, you wanted to do something?
Is she lying?
Yes.
Can I use it on other players? Okay.
Yes, she is lying.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yes.
because it's not even her maker.
I mean, there's
I mean, it might
father
make
and
her
there's
do
maker.
something, but it ain't her maker.
You
Well, I mean, based on our background, this isn't surprising to me.
No, it's not at all. But it does have like your little spidey sense tingling.
Mhm.
Like this is sus.
This is
She doing something
I need to see some sus emotes in chat, y'all, because this is so sus.
I'm being sus. We
All
gotta
right.
be evil.
So, Lonnie, you make it out of the way of your companions,
Mhm.
and you basically kind of set up. You sit down on the ground, and you make a prayer, and you summon who?
My friend, I call him Az, but he's basically a demon.
Mm-hmm.
And I am summoning him because he is very close to me. Let's just say that.
Yes, he is.
So,
And Azon appears before you.
Okay, we can talk now. All right. So, you all right? 'Cause, yeah, I know there's a lot of people doing stuff, and a lot of stuff going on, and some of these people you don't know, but whatever. Don't ask me about Artie. That's a whole nother game, and that was kind of like before you.
I already
Anyway.
know about Artie. Who do you think sent the Hellhound?
Oh shit! Oh, you did not. You
Yeah.
killed him. You.
I called it.
And he cackles.
Oh, wait. Is this a jealousy thing? Was this a jealousy thing?
Oh, it wasn't jealousy.
Okay.
You're mine.
Oh fuck. Oh. I'm so sorry. My bad. Well.
This is why I don't date goth girls.
I mean, okay. Well. All right. We'll talk about the I'm yours thing and a whole nother.
Why? There's
time.
nothing to talk about. It's just true.
Okay. Well. then we might have a discussion later. Anyway, right now, what I need to figure out is, do you got any idea what's going on? We're talking like possession and church and like
it's
idols,
not possession. They are not possessed.
What the hell's going on in there then? You of all creatures should know, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That idol
Mhm.
contains something.
Like contains like inside of it, as
Yes.
in like break it open and something's in it.
Yes. You do not want it to break open. And it will soon.
Like an egg.
Yes, like an egg.
So
It's growing in potency because it's about to hatch.
Okay, is there like, can I grab? I mean, is it something I can like get in there and grab? I mean, can I like? He went to touch something and his fingers went all freaky or his hand went all freaky with salt, but is it something I can actually grab and walk with? Even if I could, but is it something that I could touch?
Oh, absolutely. It was touched and brought to the church.
So what the heck would we do with it? If we had it in our hands right now, where it's at is not doing good stuff, I don't think. If it's going to hatch, it's probably not. What do we do with it? Or should we crush it, kill it, burn it, eat it like an omelet? What do we do?
If you crush it, you break it open.
Crap.
If you burn it, it cracks open.
Can we freeze it?
How are you going to freeze it?
I don't know. I was just thinking out loud.
Come on, Lonnie. You're a smart girl. Where did it come
Put
from?
it back in the water?
There you go. It has to be deep.
Okay.
The pressure has to keep it contained.
Is there any way for any of us to actually get to it? Or is it?
Yeah, y'all will have to figure
like...
that out.
Okay. All right. I mean, you could give me like demon wings or something, make me look invisible. I could sneak in there. So apparently that's not a thing. I'm just yours, but not yours enough. Go invisible. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right.
Oh, I'm not
but
invisible right now.
I can very well see that. I can definitely see that. I'm glad they can't see that. But
I mean,
can
they
see
could.
that.
You want them to?
No, I really don't. I really don't think that's a good idea, because now I got to explain to an ex-boyfriend, look at who my current one is, a demon. I don't think that's going to go over well with my sister. The other person probably suspects, and my ex, I don't think so. But let's not risk it. Let's save that for another day. And thank you. I mean, we've had, do you feel like we got some good bonding going on here?
I do. I do.
But
I will tell you.
Yeah.
When you need me most, call upon me.
Okay.
At no cost.
Aw, okay. Thank you. See now this I'm yours and my, this might be a good thing. We'll talk about it.
You
We'll
spend
negotiate.
quality time with me, you might get a lot more for free.
Ooh, really?
And with
Well,
that,
well,
he disappears.
Never mind. Damn. I mean,
It's bush time.
I sent that girl so many legendaries, and this is how I was paid.
have horns, wings, and a tail. That was. I'm just saying.
Artie,
Anyway.
sometimes you just gotta learn that a girl doesn't like you, my guy. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Oh God.
Like you just gotta take the hint sometimes, bud.
Miss, what during the tenure of our very brief association led you to believe that I am not emphatically used to not being liked by women?
This whole situation.
Exactly. All right. It is not new. It is not rocket science. I have a very opinionated personality, and I am not everyone's cup of tea. That is why certain flavors of that's why absinthe, right? There's people that really like absinthe, even though it tastes like roots and feet. Okay, a certain type of person likes it. Somebody's gonna like me. I've been with people before, both conversationally and biblically. So it's one of those things where I am used to it. But I've also been rejected, and that's fine.
The church bell
not every love
rings
is eternal.
just as the sun begins to set.
Oh boy. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that sound.
And Lanny's
So
gonna
what's the
walk
plan?
up. Lanny's gonna walk up and go, I feel so much better now.
Yeah, you look loose. You look like whatever you did in those
That's
bushes.
not what you say.
What?
You look relaxed.
What? Okay. Relax. Yeah. Other one.
Okay,
I mean,
so
you did
hey.
come from alive to this. This, don't make this.
we need a quick game plan here, because I have a feeling the apocalypse is going to start in like an hour. So like we need to hurry up. I can.
So, did you suss anything out while you were having your alone time in the bushes?
I did. I
Okay.
did. I got so much valuable information, for lack of a better word.
The maker is generous.
The maker is, oh my goodness, so very generous. So one of the things that they
And you hear
illuminated
laughter in your ear.
Shut up. Anyway, one of the things, yeah, we're going to talk later. So one of the things that they brought to my attention, the maker person, was that if it was fine where it was, maybe it'd be fine if it went back where it was. Like if it's causing things now that are weird or odd, and it's getting worse or more of, that means it's probably going to continue to get worse or more of. So maybe if it goes back to where it was, it won't get, it will go back to quiet or whatever it was. Where did they say they found this thing?
Off the shore in the deep
The ocean, that way.
You could point at.
Is there a way to figure out how deep?
Probably very.
I don't know if we have time.
Okay.
I am not a pirate nor a member of this nation's Coast Guard. I do not have a good reckoning for these things.
I know your judgment when we were doing missions as far as the distance between cities was kind of lax too. So,
you know, this is not criticize me time. Okay. This is us come up with a plan time. Okay.
You were cool. Okay. You were cool. I have the feeling and got the juju vibes that we need to get it and stick it back where it was. That's what I think. And
well, that's easier said than done because the people are in love, per se, with this thing. And I really don't want to have to kill people to get to it.
There are moves you can do to try to suss out answers. I'm just saying.
So real quick, let's take stock of our abilities here.
Okay.
We've got someone that can commune with the bushes and get answers.
The
Aurora
burning bush
can flush out monsters and heal people. I can walk through stuff and have great motivational skills. Jay, this is the time to reveal that you are Aquaman, because this is the one time we could use him. I need you to be Aquaman for us. I need you to swim this out to the sea.
Oh. Can I just talk to fish?
No, Jay, take this is when the shirt comes off. We see the cool tattoos and that you're secretly buff.
You got to get the thing first before you go to sea. Don't go to sea without the thing.
All right.
Jay, you're not Aquaman, are you? I was kind of hoping that this would be a good time to reveal that you are Aquaman.
No, I'm a little more like Mulder.
Oh boy.
No.
The company ain't going to help us right now.
No. All right. I'm going to use
series anyway to Millennium. Okay,
you're going to connect the dots? Okay.
Yes,
Jason is going to connect the dots.
Okay, so 2d6 plus my sharp, I think.
Yep, you're going to roll your 2d6 and add your sharp.
11.
Okay, so you get 3 holds, and that means that you can spend them 1 for 1 for 3 of the questions of that list.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to say, let's see, what's the next event, the critical event, because I'm guessing the church. We need to go to the church next. That's my guess. So in this situation where it says person, I'm going to assume it means the idol itself, I guess, egg. I don't know that, but the egg. Is the egg connected to current events more than they are saying, more than we understand at this point?
Yes.
Okay. What does this monster want? Or egg want, I should say.
It wants to gather power, keep secrets, and create confusion.
Mission accomplished, egg.
Mission accomplished. Because we
sounds
are
like
all
ass.
brave.
That sounds like ass.
And let's see. And let's see. How does this mystery connect to the bigger picture? Those are
This, if you don't solve this
Mhm.
by using whatever you are capable of doing, this could have world destruction level events happen.
so it's getting it's getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and it's just going to keep spreading and spreading and spreading.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Once the egg hatches, there's no stopping it, just about.
Yikes.
I have an idea.
You see
Yes, Artie.
Jay's face
Okay.
just goes completely crestfallen, like, fuck, I just put it together and it's bad, y'all.
Here
Mm.
is my idea. Let me guild leader this one. Okay.
Go ahead, buddy.
All right, ahead.
We front door for church time. The bell's ringing. We go in through the front door. We get permission to go in. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. This. Aurora, in addition to your ability to heal, do you have some kind of superhuman strength and or speed?
Maybe.
This is a time to not be vague. Do you have any kind of particular athletic skills that would be good for running and or moving quickly?
Not particularly, but
Okay,
So
so
no.
now, so we don't have Superman or Aquaman. All right, time to be Batman. So here's my idea. We go in. All right, we do the permission thing. We go in. I am going to cause a very large and graphic disturbance that there will be no way they can't look. They will see it. Okay, the attention is going to be on me for a second.
Distractions are good.
While I've got them distracted, one of you steal the thing and then get out of there. I don't know if your bush pal can help you, Lanny. I don't know if okay, good. I don't know if your bush buddy's got this, but yeah. So I'm thinking I cause a distraction. You guys get the egg. I will get out on my own. I do not know how I will do this, but I will get out on my own. It's not like they can kill me.
Right.
That's true.
Okay.
What?
Aurora, you actually know you have a power that can harm things that are evil.
I
Without
have
directly
something-
harming them, per se.
have something I can do, but I don't think, Artie, you should be in there when I do what I can do, just in case, safety precaution.
Well,
Really
have you
make it
ever
a distraction.
seen Beetlejuice?
Yes.
Okay.
Say it 2 more times. We don't need
yeah.
that right now, please.
I can do Beetlejuice stuff. And so I was going to cause a distraction.
I could also possibly cast out the thing that's in there.
Well, why don't we do this? I cause distraction. You guys steal egg. You cast off thing and egg.
That could possibly work, y'all.
I feel like the ocean option. How are we going to get there? I can't sail a boat or drive a
Well,
boat or whatever.
this is the one time where Billy Joel would be helpful because the Down Easter Alexa would be a benefit in our current situation, but we do not have that.
Lonnie, do you have something?
Aquaman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes more sense than Piano Man. I was thinking Piano Man. Yeah.
I mean, what if we were to get, we could do that and add to it, or in some kind of order, actually go in and tell them a sob story to see if they'll let us touch the egg. That way, instead of having to work on speed, maybe they'll let us touch it.
I mean, we don't necessarily have to. Aurora's been invited. I've been invited.
To touch it? I'm talking.
They said show up at the front door and introduce yourself, and we
So
can
they'll
get in.
let you touch the egg, like
No,
actually.
I like this. I like this. So they go in, right? They're invited to go see the egg thing. They get close to egg thing. I cause distraction while people are looking. They take egg thing. Aurora does thing to egg thing. Your bush pal helps. However, it helps. I do not know how it will do this. And then we make it back in time for episode 13.
I mean,
if we're able to touch it when we go in there, we might not need a distraction because they would
Right.
just assume that we are praying or giving praise to said idol.
I
Aurora,
feel as if they will be watching you as you get close to said idols. So unless you're really quick, I
Lonnie,
have a feeling a distraction may be a good idea.
you hear a voice in your ear say, "You'll need the distraction."
Yeah.
Have him do the distraction just outside of the church.
The Father spoke to me and said, you need to do the distraction.
I am pleased to know that both myself and whatever voice in your head have things in common.
Yes.
That makes me feel good about past decisions.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Okay. So you all are approaching. I imagine that the two that were not invited, are you going in with the two that were or not?
Yes. Yes. Aurora, do you remember the stuff we used to do when we were kids?
I am
When we
no,
did
I'm
church?
letting them go in first. I'm letting everybody else go in first.
Okay. So the three of you. So Jason and Aurora, as you approach, the woman you saw on the street is going in and she's like, oh, come on in. And she looks at you, Lonnie, and says, are you with them? I haven't seen you before.
This is my sister.
Oh, well, you're welcome to. Come on in.
Thank you. I have a past relative and I just really need to see what you have available.
Absolutely. Come on in and pray.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
And then basically you are escorted in. And inside you see the chapel and you see pews just with people crying and praising. And up on the pedestal, the altar, is the crystal idol. It is a mixture of colors, purples and blues, greens. And it seems like it's swirling with color inside of it. But it also seems to have horns. And it's carved in the shape of almost like a centaur. And it appears that its arms are reaching up like a victory, like it's making a victory yell.
Is that lady still with us?
She has gone to one of the pews to sit. As you approach closer, no one's stopping you because you've been invited. As you approach closer, you see that there are inclusions in the crystal. Like something has hit it hard or that it might be cracking. Those of you with certain empathy, those of you with supernatural skills and heritage will feel something tickling your mind as you get closer to it. Jason, you feel like it's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen.
Aurora's gonna pull Lainey closer to her and kind of like whisper to her, I don't like the feeling that I'm getting from this.
Yes, feeling a little whack. I'm gonna tell you, we gotta get it out of here. we got to put it back. I can't tell you how I know, but we don't get this thing out of here, we're going to have some serious problems. I mean,
You need to speak up, Psychoshire. We can barely hear you.
I said, we got to get this out of here. We cannot let it stay in here. And I can't tell you how I know. Can't tell you how I know. I'm just going to tell you, if we don't get this out of here, we're going to have a major problem. I don't know if we want to grab it and run. I don't know if we want to stick a rock in its place or I don't know what we want to do. We got to do something. Because I'm getting some whack vibes, just like you're getting some whack vibes. This is not good. I'm hearing whispers from the father figure over here that I have got to get it out.
And now that a few minutes have passed, my distraction will commence. Artie gets down into like a football stance for a second. He starts limbering up his legs, stretching out, and then he immediately runs headlong through the side of the church into the main room, just goes right through the wall, and ends up stopping short, like right in the middle of all the pews, kind of looks around. Holy fuck, this isn't where I parked my car. And then he explodes into he explodes into bloody hunks of meat and ribbons of bone. Because that is how he died, and he's going to stop maintaining his look of life and just so that'll be weird.
Yeah, and all that does is make everyone just like stare where you were. And they started to get up to like go after you, but they aren't moving now that you're gone.
Yeah, he's there in several pieces. He is basically.
Well, they're just all looking at your pieces.
Yep. Because you don't see that every day.
No, you don't.
And that is a distraction.
That is nasty.
And that is a 13.
Okay, you succeed. You have the townsfolk in the church completely distracted. The other three better get a move on before this distraction fades.
Lanny's going to kind of look over her shoulder.
Aurora, you're up.
You hear the crystal cracking more.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to immediately run up to it and do cast out evil.
Okay.
Listen, if I can cast the thing out for a minute, then this is useless at this point.
So Aurora is going to cast out evil. Roll and then add your tough.
And then I also have a question. Would this affect as?
You have to wait and see.
Oh, okay.
How close are you to your sister?
Well, they were together, and then Aurora ran up.
That's true. So we'll see.
I got let's see what my tough is. I got a 10.
With your tough added?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So on a 10 plus, it is banished. You have no control of where it ends up. All of a sudden, a wave of white light radiates off of Aurora throughout the church. And it extends out past her and the church and nearly reaches the cafe. And as this white light bathes everything it touches, when it touches the crystalline idol, the idol disappears. Lanira, I want you to roll 2d6 and then add 3 to it.
2d6 and add 3.
Mm-hmm. You're rolling for your demon.
Oh, a 5 before I add anything.
So that's an 8.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to
Take that, asshole.
I want you to add 2 to your relationship tracker.
Add 2 to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Increase it by 2.
Okay.
Your demon took some damage from this.
Where the relationship status? Okay, so
Right now, there's nothing checked. Check the first two.
yeah, got it.
Okay.
I think right.
All right.
Would I feel that it was? I'm assuming I'd feel it was hurt.
Yeah, you feel it's like an echo of pain, but you are not physically harmed.
You there? Are you okay?
He doesn't respond immediately.
When the light fades, he's back to being completely whole, laying on the ground. Just goes, yeah, holy shit, that was fucking weird.
And now the townsfolk are getting aggressive because you're there again. And
What? It was a fucking miracle.
and one of them looks over at you guys near the idol, and they are like, "It's gone. They did something to it. It's gone. It's gone." And if y'all don't get out of here, it's going to be a damn fight.
We need to go. Well, the back. Where's that teenager? Actually, I don't know that. I don't know that.
I know that I am from the wrong Swayze movie to be super helpful right now. We need Roadhouse Swayze, and I am not. I'm the other
Swayze.
one.
Is the aisle clear? Is the main aisle still clear? Or?
Oh no, they're starting to come into the aisle.
Okay, so
they are surrounding Artie, getting ready to get violent with a fucking ghost. That should be interesting. But you know what? They don't know any damn different because he's manifest.
Let's let's start making it to the back, to the behind the pew and behind the altar and the main pulpit.
Okay.
Let's see if there's a door back there.
All right. So
I shout out, just jump through the fucking window and get out of here.
But literally, as y'all
God will forgive you. Just hurry up.
As you're maneuvering, I need you all to roll. Let me look at your character sheet. I want you all to roll and add your sharp rating to it. Because that's going to be if you're aware enough to be able to dodge people coming at you.
That is a 10 altogether.
9.
I got
9.
7 plus 0.
Okay.
7 total.
So all of you have succeeded. However, only the 10 succeeds without an incident. The 2 9s.
Mm-hmm.
Aurora, you're a motherfucking fallen angel. You are going to have to hit somebody to get them out of your damn way as you're plowing through. And you break a nail in the process. Take 1 harm. Luckily, you can lay hands and heal yourself. It's fine.
Yeah.
Jason, you are also going to have to, so roll me 2d6 and add your tough.
Okay.
Or subtract if it's a negative.
Ooh, 11.
11, nice. Okay, so you cold cock somebody and lay them right the fuck out.
Nice.
And make it through. Lonnie, you are literally getting surrounded as you try to get through. What are you going to do? Are you going to attack to get through? What are you going to do?
I know what I should do to survive, but the sacrifice is going to be bad. If everybody's already out and I'm the last one and I'm surrounded.
Oh no, I'm definitely still in the church because I'm surrounded by a mob.
No, but you just got out. You were able, you're incorporeal, so you were able to fly right through them, basically.
Well, I can't pass through people, so what I actually
Or right over them.
envisioned Yeah,
Can I
what I was
protect
actually
her?
envisioning is just an army of flailing fists and just him going, come on, guys. Come on, back off. Ow, guys, please. What are you doing? You're just embarrassing yourselves. This is terrible. I would even go as far as to say if it came down to it because of our past connection, I would be willing to take whatever harm Lanira was going to take to make sure they don't take any harm. With my 10, I'll take the harm instead.
Okay.
The other alternative, and I don't even know if it's possible, is to use Hazaron.
I wouldn't do that yet.
Yeah. That would be the only
because you don't
thing
even know where
yeah.
this fucking idol ended up.
Right. Truth. Okay.
Is it in Jason's pocket?
Probably it's
No, she banished it. So it's at
Okay.
least outside of the circumference of her light. Yeah. So legit, what will happen is just as you are about to get clobbered real good, Artie all of a sudden just drops down from above right there, and he manifests really freaking solid as the hits hit him. Artie, you're going to take 3 harm.
I will take some of that harm.
Okay.
I'm chugging it out.
I am immune to some damage, so
Okay, how much damage are you immune to?
I just take 1 less whenever harm is done.
Okay, so
that'd
you'll
be
take
2.
2. Mhm.
Yeah.
And that affords you an escape route, Lonnie. So you
Okay.
can escape.
I'm gonna be looking back, going, "Dude, you better come on, let's go!" And I'm.
Will you just get the fuck out of here,
Get
please?
the fuck out of here! I'm just.
And Aurora, you literally plow through that back door. You knock it off the damn hinges. You're the one that's got that tough beef buffed up. So yeah, you're gonna go through it like a darn bull. All right. Artie, are you going to join them once they're outside?
Yes. Once my actual friend and my ex are clear.
Once the doors open, they all leave.
Yeah, I'm taking off through the closest wall.
Okay,
And
perfect.
I'm out of here.
Okay, so I imagine y'all are running and keep running until you don't hear any townsfolk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. At this point, it is starting to get dark.
Mm-hmm.
Night has fallen. You don't know where the idol is. It isn't in the church anymore. It obviously isn't around the townsfolk because they went nuts.
Blondie's worried about Azeron. And even though they ran and they stopped, she knows, I mean, she might be able to get some info, but
It might be time to summon him, and I'm not talking about quality
Yeah.
time.
yeah. But she's
All right. Well, we did it. We did a great job, everybody. Let's celebrate. We totally won.
I don't think we should celebrate yet,
Not
being as whenever I cast out evil, it kind of just goes somewhere. I don't know where. It just leaves
What
my
do you mean?
vicinity.
You said you were going to be able to banish and destroy. This is useful information we could have had a few minutes ago. What do you mean? You sent it for a walk? What do you mean you don't know where it went?
It just leaves my light. It doesn't get
Your light
caught.
we extend to the cafeteria. It could be
So then
sitting on the roof for all we knew. Why didn't you tell us any of this? This would have been valuable to know during planning time.
Well, y'all, I'm going to the bushes.
Oh, no.
Oh,
This
yes,
is not bush time.
Yes, this
No,
is bush
this is
time.
not bush time.
This is bush time because I think I'm going to try to let the father come discuss. And I'm going to
Okay,
the bush.
Get a daddy
I gotta
thing now.
pee.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
going to
great.
I'm going to the bush.
Awesome.
I'm going to the bush.
I'm just
You
gonna hang
start
out
to
here. I'm gonna
walk
hang out
towards
here.
the bush. your demon manifests in front of everyone.
I'm done. It's fine.
Shit.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, interesting.
We got to do this now.
Very
in front of
handsome man.
Everybody.
that explains a lot.
I mean,
It's kind of
okay.
cute. 10 out of
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, I know. I'm quite aware.
And and he obviously he's got a smile on his face, but you, Lonnie, know he's hiding pain. You need me
Yeah.
now.
Yep. I'm gonna owe you one.
No, you don't. I said it was free.
All right.
I can find it.
Okay.
That's free.
Okay.
I can put it where it needs to go. That'll cost.
I think I'm gonna need to pay it.
All right. He puts a hand to your cheek and he disappears. And you don't hear the voice in your ear. He's obviously left.
Well, you know.
So
That's the
when
thing.
did you start summoning demons? This is
I
new?
mean, I had.
I'm
great
assuming after we
practice
broke up.
playing WoW. I had great practice playing WoW.
Oh, Warlock.
You know, after what I found out about myself, this isn't the craziest thing I've seen. So, you know.
I mean, he's a really great protector, you know.
Yep, I'm sure he's a wonderful provider with a fantastic job and a great set of abs. Now, can we please focus on the not world-ending thing?
He said
Well,
he's going to take care of
Yeah.
it. So just let him take care of it.
And
You are very trusting of a strange demonic being.
If my
You can't trust
sister
him. Who can you
trusts
trust?
him, then I trust him.
You know, I had a sister that dated a weird, creepy asshole once. I didn't trust her taste in men. He went to jail. He was the whole 9 yards. It was terrible. But you know what? It's your family, right? I get it. You know your family better than anyone. Can we just make this not be a thing anymore? I hate it here. I never want to come back to the vineyard. I'm done.
And after some time passes, Azon shows back up and says, it's back where it was. Just in time, too.
thank you.
It nearly cracked in my hands.
I'm very glad that it did not. And thank you very much for saving our ass. Probably literally.
Yours, everyone in this town's, hell,
Yep.
everyone in the world's.
Yep.
And he looks over at your sister and says, that should get me some good graces with somebody up high, don't you think?
Probably, but they're not too fond of me either. So.
Yeah, I know.
He knows a lot of stuff.
And he just nods to the gentleman and disappears again.
Was he
Yep.
lying?
I'll catch you in a bit.
No, he was not.
I'll catch you in a bit, dude.
The first part where he said, I took care of it, put it back where it's belonged, was not
He
lying.
was not lying.
Okay.
He took care of it.
I just,
Yeah,
usually
no, I know, I get
giving
it.
the artifact to the bad guy is a bad idea.
Demons are weird. They're not all
Yes.
bad. Okay.
That's true. That's true. that was
He
I'm gonna-
just
very reductionist
really
of me. I know.
likes
I'm sorry.
me.
I disagree. That's fine. That's fine. What do I know?
I mean, they might be a little bit, they might do bad things,
Sure.
but it
Little
doesn't mean they're
jealous.
bad. Yeah. But anyway, okay. So as you all find your vehicles, the townsfolk have all gone into like they've like passed out.
So, can we check pulses? things
Yeah,
like
they
that?
have
Just-
pulses.
yeah.
They are just unconscious.
Okay.
And you see that there are ambulances, police
Did-
cars,
I didn't call
Yeah.
anybody.
We need to get out of here, man. Shit.
and also black SUVs.
Oh, the G-men are here.
Yeah, this is the Millennium Group.
This is the other booth.
This is a thing that's happening now.
And you see a woman walk around in between one of your vehicles and a black SUV, and she walks directly up to you. Good job.
Thanks.
You saved the world.
Yay.
Senior Agent
Yay.
Cat Herder. Laniera McCormick.
Huh?
Jason
Yeah.
Hawkins. Aurora Young, sister to Laniera. And Artie Mancini. I thought you were dead. Well, I guess you are, aren't you?
You
That
know,
explains a lot.
in between a Resident Evil level, and now I'm getting slow clapped by the obvious director of a shadowy government organization.
It's a bit like
You know-
Millennium, isn't
Me
it?
and Adi on this together in this one.
I you know what? Fine. What you got? Fine. Just go.
I'm
It's
going
yours.
to
Just
assume there's
go.
no guns surrounding us, right?
No, there's none.
Okay, so you're here to
And-
talk.
And she says, I work with Interpol.
All right. Wasn't expecting that.
Our role in these things has to be very hands-off. But I've been tasked to assemble a team of people that can be a bit more hands-on. 4 have already been recruited and are currently in about midway through their training. I'd like to make offers to the 4 of you. The way
Well, I
that
recommend
you worked through
if you-
this was exceptional. You leveraged all of your assets that you had at your disposal. And she hands letters to each of you. And you see that the offer details the contract of the work and the secrecy involved in the work and the compensation for the work, which is more than any of you have seen for any job you've ever had. As you know, the work you did here, you'll do other things similar. It's dangerous work. But you will be thoroughly trained, supported, provided equipment and resources to get the job done efficiently. What do
Sounds
you
like
say?
fun.
Okay.
Well, as long as there's bushes nearby, she's good for what you got. Just saying. All right. So money, I don't even. But you're Interpol, right? Did your version of Interpol work with other shadowy organizations that say might, for example, run the country and know Jeff Bezos?
We are the International Policing Organization. We work with over 140 countries.
Do you think that you might be able to finally correct a grave injustice that has made this world a worse place for the last 15 years?
I can't bring Millennium back as much as I
God damn
enjoyed
it.
it myself.
Damn it! No one can bring Millennium back.
I begin reading openly.
Huh? I wish I could offer you that, but that's beyond my power.
Fine. Just give me a bunch of money then. Jesus Christ.
Artie, if you don't, of course you don't need the money, you're dead. However, if you would like it given to a charity that you are fond of, we can arrange that.
I don't know. Let me just mourn here. I'll figure it out later.
Well, good. Get some rest tonight.
I hug Jason in a very, consent-driven bro way.
Yes.
She also hands you cards. You've been given rooms for the night. I know some of you aren't far from where you normally live, but you've been given rooms for the night. And it's up at a really nice fucking bed and breakfast up north on the
Gilman
vineyard.
Arms.
Yeah, the Gilded Arms, yeah. And literally, you can stay for the night. It's covered. Get some rest. In the morning, we will meet with you and make arrangements to get you over to the training facility.
Can't say I'm not skeptical, but I've heard worse offers.
Mm-hmm. Well, you'll see. You'll see. And she turns and walks back to the SUV and gets in, and it drives off.
I forgot to tell her no missions on Mondays.
That's right.
God, why am I so bad at remembering important things?
Yeah, I can remember that from when we played together. Yeah, like to answer messages on Facebook.
And with that, we are going to close out this session of Monster of the Week with McStabber Studios Monster of the Month serial. The next session of this, hang on, I actually have that date, and I will talk about schedule, but this is going to be a month out. So just to let y'all know, when it's coming back again, hang on. Oh, I didn't pin it. Hang on. Sorry about this, guys. I have to find it because I forgot to pin it.
Was it the 28th?
I think it's March 28th.
28th. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I believe it's going to be on a Thursday next time, which will be March 28th. So on March 28th, you will see members of this group and members of Group 1 joining forces as brand new graduated Interpol agents going out in their first field op together. So, fantastic, everyone. And after we are offline, I will give you all your XPs and stuff like that for this session. But thank you so much, everyone. And join us on our Discord. I recruited all 8 of my players in this series from Discord in a casting call. Seriously, you need to join us there. We have a fantastic community of folks that love TTRPGs, and we have, over the years that we've been streaming, we've really become a family over there. So you really want to join us and hang out if you enjoy what we do. Also, check out back episodes. You can check out the first episode of this on YouTube. This is in our mini-series and serials list on YouTube. Check that out. Also, all of our other content's there. I'm talking 4+ years of streaming content on McStabber Studios YouTube. You got a lot of stuff you can watch. And if you're interested in Call of Cthulhu, which has more very suspicious and eerie and weird shit going on in it, and also Dungeons and Dragons, you can check out the Ishvel YouTube channel. That will take you to our amazing European GM, Dr. Tiss's content. And we have amazing friends that do streaming, one of which is actually at this table. Lanhi, what are you doing on your channel?
I'm currently... Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Lonnie.
I'm currently just grinding.
We have 2 Lonnies.
No, not your character. We're out of the game now.
Thank you.
I'm currently just streaming Dead by Daylight. That's my new obsession.
You can put your channel link in the chat. And Psychoshire.
Yes.
You stream.
Yes. I have been streaming Helldivers 2 pretty relentlessly, and it is an amazing game. It is difficult. It is hard. But it is so extremely fun. It's a co-op game. It just released. It's like the hit of all, I guess. So yeah, that it's Helldivers 2. Check it out. It's fun.
And you can check out her on her channel at Twitch. Oh, you can
okay.
you can post a link.
Cool.
The disembodied voice of Shanky in my ear told me that he gave you permission to do so.
Thank you. Okay. Let me get it. Oh, there we go.
And if you would like to support the players of this amazing serial game, you can do so by giving donations or showing us your biddies. Bits and donations go to the players. If you would like to support the channel, you can do so by using your Amazon Prime free subscription once a month for our channel, or you can pay for subscription here on Twitch. Or if you'd like to not let Twitch be a nasty, dirty pimp and take half, you can donate to our KoFi page, our coffee page. Buy Mama a coffee.
Yeah.
For enough donations, I'll go down one more button next game.
Hey!
Whoa! That'll work.
Oh, my goodness. All right. And coming up over the next week, are we playing Wednesday or not? Okay. So Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, we are back. We took a week break. We're back with Vampire the Masquerade Dark Ages, the Transylvania Chronicle. So join us 8 p.m. Eastern as we resume the task of collecting Goretrix and delivering him to Tremere for his punishment.
Meeting him will be punishment for everybody.
I mean, it's the Dark Ages. It's War Crime Wednesday on McStabber Studios. Because war crimes didn't exist yet.
We create them.
We create them, yes.
I mean, they did.
They existed. It's just nobody.
They didn't come up with a color ribbon for that yet.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then on Friday, we will be here with Vampire the Masquerade V5, Kansas City, A Domain Divided. That's 8 p.m. Eastern on Friday. Y'all, shit is fucked up. I mean, a Shanky Chronicle is always fucked up. Don't get me wrong. It is always fucked up. But this is like seriously fucked up. Okay? And y'all will find out soon why. And I believe is Tis streaming this Saturday. Hang on, let me double check. Yes, we are playing.
Yeah, they are.
Hope Ebb and Blade is feeling better. That is what your innie, not your outie, just posted in chat. So thank you, your innie, not your outie. Love you.
I'm not asking. I'm not asking.
Don't just don't let it die.
Mumble server, when he joins us for voice chat on Mumble, it pronounces his username as your innie. And so
Okay.
I laughed and I said, that's going to stick. You're innie, not your outie. Yep. So 3 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, you can join us for amazing Call of Cthulhu 7E London Esoteric Society with her amazing GM, Dr. Tiss, and her crew of investigators as they are investigating sus ass Cthulhu shit in Victorian era London. Y'all, there's all kinds of sus ass shit on McStabber Studios, but that's all right. We have fun with it. And last but not least, please take care of your mental health, y'all. For real. Mental well-being is so damn important.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are currently struggling or in crisis, please, please, please reach out to your support network if you have one. Reach out to providers to get referrals if you need them.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you are currently in significant crisis, right now in chat, there is a list of organizations with numbers you can call or text 24 hours a day, 7 days a week,
Mm-hmm.
and get the help you need. If you are outside of the U.S. or watching us on YouTube, please go to findahelpline.com. That site offers helpline listings for various topics in over 140 countries. You can search by your location and sort by what you need to find the help you need. It is that simple. Please, please get help if you need help. We want you around a long time. And take care of yourself physically. Get your damn COVID boosters. I don't care what the CDC says. That shit is still infectious as hell. Please isolate for 5 fucking days if you get diagnosed to help prevent the fucking spread. Because it ain't going anywhere. We haven't even learned how to cure the common cold. We sure as shit ain't cured COVID or flu. So please get your COVID booster, get your damn flu shot. If you can. If you have contraindications for them, I get it. It's fine. Let's try to get everybody that can vaccinated so we have herd immunity. And please get your physicals if you're due. Please. Take care of yourself, y'all. And last thing I like to mention is make sure you're registered to vote. There have already been some primaries already this year. There's more to come. It's real important to participate in those because primaries are how you get the people you want in the positions you want. That gets them on the ballot. Okay? So seriously, make sure you're registered to vote. Make sure if you're already registered that you double check it because it's possible that there could have been some kind of error with it and your party affiliation is wrong. A number of states have closed primaries, so you have to be aligned with a political party to participate. And also make sure that they haven't just all of a sudden purged their rolls and you no longer have a valid registration. That happens. That's called voter suppression. Yeah. That happens. Yeah. So double check your registration if you are registered and make sure you actually participate. It is so fucking important. We have literally fascism ridiculously on the rise in this country. It has to be stopped. Said with love. Y'all take care. Good night.